212.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now, we want to bring forth to the stage a very special guest, the undisputed.
Nah, son, baby. And this is another episode.
Can't help but swing it, boy. Swing it, brother, swing.
And this is your host. Nah, son, baby. Here we go. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. This is your host, Not Son, baby. And this is another episode of Swingers After Dark. And I'm with JoJo. Not JoJo Dancer. Nah. Not JoJo Dancer. It's JoJo. I'm not gonna spell your name because it's unique. I don't want a lot of these creep motherfuckers try to like find you on the fake book. Yeah. So we're gonna leave it like that. And speaking of creeps, you know, so I read your Facebook status just now, and you spoke about how dudes cannot handle rejection. Like, what's up with that? Because you were looking fine at the event, like you was looking scrumptious. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck drinking your bath water. You know what I'm saying? I want to drink your fucking, toothpaste water. Goddamn it, with the gargle and a spit. You dig? That's how good you was looking. You know what I'm saying? You were looking enticing. So tell, like, I usually talk my shit. My listeners know that I talk my shit when it comes to certain topics, but I wanted a woman's perspective about dudes taking a hint and handling rejection. So what inspired you? First of all, talk about your post, your status on Facebook.
So basically I was just trying to put it in the most respectful manner I could. So I posted a status that says, basically, men, you guys get upset about rejection when it comes to lifestyle, especially. So men get upset about rejection in general, vanilla, regular, everyday day life. That's fine, whatever. But something about the lifestyle makes them think that because these women are sexual and they're liberated or they're trying to be liberated, that we are all entitled to them. Okay, whatever. So, but the thing is, the math doesn't add up, because if I go to a party and 50 people proposition me, I cannot fuck 50 people. And if I did, I wouldn't be well. I'd be in the hospital, okay? So I said the logistics don't add up and y'all need to get real. So let me put it to you like this. If I accepted every offer that came my way, I'd fuck at least 10 people per event and probably upwards of 20 plus people. But Wave, you know me, like you see me, you know how I look at the parties, and I always bring my A game, the best hair, makeup.
Wait. Before we get to that, like, well, you know why I find you attractive is because you actually care about your appearance. Right. A lot of chicks don't give a fuck about their appearance. Like, you're done up from head to toe, and you actually care.
I wear my heels. I don't come in socks and sneakers and house slippers and crazy stuff. So I always step it up a notch. I try to, at least. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to act like I'm the baddest bitch on the planet. I'm real with myself. But I also know what it is when I signed up. I knew what it was when I get to party. A lot of these people approach me. They're like, yeah, da-da-da-da. And if they speak to me online before we ever meet in person, they seem to think they have reserved a seat at my pussy. And that's just not the case. So because I was polite online, they have thought that they got a foot in the door to fucking me. So when we get to the events, it's like, no, it's still a no, baby boy. Like, and not only that, I'm not gonna promise anyone pussy in advance. So if I talked to you last week on Facebook, even if I was vibing with you, that don't mean when I get to see you in person next week, I'm gonna give you pussy. I cannot put my pussy on a reservation list because I don't know how I'm gonna feel the next week when I see you. I don't know if your breast stinks in person. Like, I just do not know you.
So wait, what's the difference between being nice and a dude knowing that you want to fuck? Like, how would he know? What is the difference between being nice and you actually flirting with him?
I don't know if there's for me, I don't know if there's always a distance. I always a difference. I've spoken to men where I literally just had a regular conversation, and then we got to the event and they were like, so when we having a session? I was like, who said we're having a session? One time I actually used those exact words to a man. I said, who said we're having a session? And he said, I basically was like too rude in my response. And I said, I don't know really how else. I said, like, what did you want from me? I could tell you no. I could tell you fuck off. I said, who said we're having a session? And that was still too rude for him.
That wasn't rude. That was like who we like. Let's have a conversation first, at least. Anyway, keep going.
Right. So we had though that at this dude we had actually talked a little bit at the event, but I'm being friendly. When I come to events, I'm in the friendliest mode I can be, and I'm not the friendliest person. So people are getting a side of me that they thinking I don't know what they're thinking. Quite honestly, I'm just being a cordial and a social person because I'm at a social event. I'm not gonna be this stuck up bitch that everybody thinks I am or wants me to be. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just doing my best to be social, be nice to everyone. Even if I find you repulsive, I'm not gonna be like, "Ew, get the fuck away from me." Like I would never talk to anyone like that. But because I'm not saying those things, they think I'm being nice. I'm not being nice. I'm being respectful and I'm being cordial. I'll speak to you the same way I speak to the mailman. Like that does not mean I want to fuck him. Okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
respect.
ladies and gentlemen, JoJo is a Bostonian. She's from the mean streets of Boston. You know what I'm saying? So she got that East Coast quote unquote attitude that they tell you how it is for real. They don't sugarcoat shit. So when Shorty was like, who said anything about having a session? They're just being straightforward. That's not being rude or anything. But would have been rude if you just would have scoffed at him, look at him up and down like he was a piece of shit.
Right.
And
Like
just
that's
walk
how I
away.
was feeling. Sometimes I be feeling that way because they be so bold. Like I understand what this party is. I understand I understand the energy at the party is sex. We hear it's sex, yeah, but I go to these parties and if I go the whole 2 days without fucking, then I go without fucking. That's fine with me. I go to mingle, I go to have a good time, and I love the energy around me. I love people being sexually liberated. I love them having the best time they want to have. And I'm having the best time I want to have, but that doesn't mean I'm having sex all the time, around the clock, as soon as I wake up, lying out the door. Like, that's not what this means. Like, I don't know what people want to happen here.
No. You know how to put yourself together. Your clothes is very seductive. You know what I'm saying? You know how to work your outfits that accentuate your curves. You feel me? So, like I said, you put yourself together because a lot of chicks, they don't even try. It was like, fuck it. I know I'm going to get some dick. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I do that too, but it's about me at that point. Like, I know I like this outfit. I want to wear it. I'm going to wear it. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I understand I put myself on presented a certain way. But at that same token, I feel like you should recognize me as a top shelf baby girl, like and you shouldn't just step to me any kind of way.
But what are the hints though? It's like me. Wait. When I know a chick don't want to play with me, she doesn't give me eye contact, or she doesn't, she doesn't. Like when I speak to her, she doesn't ask me questions, or she's not interested in the conversation, nor me. So I just charge that to the game. So how would you let a dude know that you're not interested for the slow motherfuckers who are listening? Tell these dudes one of the keys of knowing when a chick is not interested in playing at a swing party. Or in general.
Yeah, and so we got the social media stuff where you just spent in my inbox talking to yourself for 6 months. You should have got the cue, but you didn't. Okay, fine. Moving on to in person. If you are calling my name every time you see me and I kind of just scurry on by, because I like to act like I didn't hear you because that's just the best thing for me to do at that time, I keep it moving. I keep it hustling on by. That's what I'll do. I ignore people. Because like I said, telling them no politely makes them feel offended. Being too nice, being cordial makes them feel it's an invitation. So I got to the point where I have to just ignore people because this is all process of elimination. I tried a bunch of things. So unless I just start wilding out and like fist fighting people and obviously getting beat up because I'm not a man, and if a man hits me, like I'm going to be dead, I'm not going to go that route. And I'm going to be banned from the parties. So with that being said, I have to basically, most of my game is ignoring people. I have to. So they'll be down the hall trying to call for me, and I'll just like hustle off like I didn't hear them. I have no choice, to be honest. Or like I'll start talking to someone else. So if my girlfriend walk by, I'll see a girl walk by. I'm like, oh my god, hey girl, hi, So it's not always as blatant as it should be, but I feel like a hint should be a hint. If I did not, listen. Let me put it like this: if I wanted to fuck you, you would know, and I feel like that's all there should be to it. It shouldn't be you try to coax me into fucking you. If I want to fuck you, I'd find you. I'd come to you. I'd definitely invite your advances. You know what I'm saying? I'd be open to you. I'd come stand by you. I'd be near you. I'd talk to you. So if I'm not doing any of that, that's not for you to be like, I must convince this woman she wants to fuck me. She don't know yet, but she want to fuck me. Because that's not really how it works.
You know what's funny? Before I went off to college, I was having a conversation with my sister and her homegirl, and her homegirl was like, let the girls on campus come to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't chase after them. If women want you to smash, They will let you know either directly or indirectly
Exactly. It's
through
very
body language. You know, they would turn their body towards you. They would ask you certain questions. They want to get to know you.
yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like
So
you were just nice to me. You complimented me on my Timbs. I didn't see anything further than that. You was like, oh, you rocking your Timbs. I'm like, she just being nice. But if you like touch my dick, then I'm gonna have to
right.
like whisk you off.
Your shoulder and stuff, then you might know it's on and popping at that point. So that's the thing. When I'm in party mode, I'm in party mode. I'm a party girl. I'm super friendly, and I'm not friendly. I'm not a friendly girl at all. So if I'm being friendly at the party,
She's
it's not
from
me.
Boston.
A lot of people think if she spoke to me, she must want to fuck. Like, I don't even know what they think, to be honest. I can't even tell you what they think. I just know you can't possibly think I'm finna fuck everybody at the party because everybody at the party is hollering at me. So think about that's why I put my post the way I put it. Think about it this way: your mans want to fuck. Them people over there want to fuck. Obviously, I'm not gonna fuck all y'all, and I'm not gonna fuck any of y'all if I don't want to. So I just feel like there should be a level of common sense that actually goes into it. Like, you have to put some common sense. The logistics are not adding up here.
So how you feel when dudes be like, Joe, as you walking? Like you giving them your back.
It happens all the time. So the first time I went to an event, I was overwhelmed. I literally felt like there's no other way to explain, because somebody told me this was gonna happen. They were like, "You gonna be like a celebrity?" I was like, "What are you talking about? Like, you're crazy." And sure the fuck enough, I was walking through the hallways. People was grabbing on my arms, like calling my name, and I'm like, okay, I was fucking with it because the number one reason I was fucking with it because this is the first time all these people have seen me in person. So now they know I'm a real person and I'm not a catfish. I look like my picture. So that was great. It felt great, but it was very overwhelming. The very first event I went to. After a while, I turned and I waved. I was like, "What up? I see you." Ha ha ha. And then depending on how it's going, like if I'm in a hallway by myself, and then like there's one person in the hallway and they like kind of being weird, because like I said, I didn't say this. I said this off, not here, but I said it before. I said a lot of them don't even know how to approach. So if you talk to me and you start talking to my back, that's weird. It's very uncomfortable.
They think you got eyes in the back of your locks.
Right,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
if you come up behind me and start trying to talk to me, very uncomfortable for me. So you need to figure out how to make eye contact if you want to talk to me. Now, granted, they're like, when it's hype, it's a party, everybody's tipsy, people's vibing, you know what I'm saying? They gone, they a little faded. That's cool, I get it, because I be too. So I don't expect people to be putting on job interviews and nothing like, "Hello, how can let's shake hands and sit down and talk." I don't expect that. But I don't expect people to kind of make it seem like you're being kind of like accosted, like they jumping out at you.
Ladies and gentlemen, JoJo has groupies. You know what I'm saying? So she has a lot of admirers. You know what I'm saying? She has a lot of admirers. Keep going.
You gassing it, but
You just told me. It's like, am I lying?
it's not a lie, but I don't want it to come off like I'm really the baddest bitch you ever seen in your life. Like, no. I mean, I just like you said, I put myself together well. I take pride in my appearance, and when I step out at these parties, I step out correct, and I make sure you gonna motherfucker remember me. Even the women too. The women be checking for me. They be like, "Oh, I want to see your shoes today. What shoes are you wearing?"
And your toes. And your toes. You got pretty feet.
Thank
JoJo has pretty feet, ladies and gentlemen.
People tell me that this one person told me she told her mom about my shoes. I was like, bro, what?
But you know how to put yourself together. You like Cinderella without, the carriage turned into a fucking pumpkin.
Right.
After midnight. You're Cinderella throughout the whole fucking event. You know what I'm saying? Until you know what I'm saying? Even when you dress down, your dress down is on point. You got the perky breasts. You got your see-through sheer outfits. You have to be like, ow. She's really doing it. So what perturbed you about that event specifically? It's like, was that a specific moment that made you?
It wasn't anything about this event. I know there was one person that kept touching me and stuff. He upset me a lot, actually, because I'm like, what's wrong with you? I think he was so faded that he didn't realize it, because he just seemed out of it, and his wife wasn't around. I don't know what the hell his wife was, because I would have told her. I told him. But what made me mad, because he touched me. Like, at one point, he went in to smack my butt. And I was like,
that's a no-no.
Yeah.
Ask before you touch.
Like, I swatted him. Nobody really be doing that to me. So I don't know why he did that.
Wait. Before you go on, ladies and gentlemen, JoJo is the cute, crazy chick. So that's why nobody, slaps her ass without permission.
On a regular.
Yes, because they know that she's gonna go off. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah, they think I'm mean. People call me mean. I don't think it's mean because the people that fuck with me know I'm fuck wittable.
Now, JoJo is TLC, crazy, sexy, cool. Keep going. So about to slap in the ass, about to do slapping in the ass.
Yeah. So he came in for the SWAT, like his hand was out, and I thought he was giving me a high five. Like I really did not register that he was trying to slap my butt, so I put my hand out. Then he moved his hand and tried to go lower. He kept going all the way down my leg until he just was slapping on my shoe. Like, what are you doing? I was like, dude, what are you doing? So when I said something, he was like, oh my God, she trying to get the cops called. Like he flew into like the most dramatic, animated thing. Like he was being like goofy about it. Like he wasn't serious. I was serious, but he didn't take me serious. Then later on during the evening, he did it a few more times and he touched my hair. Like shit was getting weird. And everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you're wild. This dude is wild. And
wait. Did anybody step in and check him though?
Not really.
See, if I was
but
around,
at the same time, he never like a lot of women get touched and stuff. So he never like actually got to grope my breast or my butt or anything like that. So people were like, I mean, you know, like it's not like anybody was defending him. It just kind of was in a moment where I was kind of on my own, like kind of, you know.
Nah, that can't happen. You know, dudes got to check other dudes because no means no. And just because we're at a swing party or even a fuck party, that doesn't mean that you can touch someone without their permission. You know, we still got to be civilized, even amidst our carnal desires. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, check your but why do you think dudes think like that? What is the psychology behind dudes thinking that just because
again they think that because they're at this style of party, it's a free for all and that all the women are down because they're here. So it's stuff they wouldn't pull in public. They feel like if this woman's at this party, she must be down for whatever. And that's just not the case. So that's what I think fuels that thought process. Hey, we're here, they wear provocative clothes, they must want this attention. And then, you know, like I said, most people do not try me. So that was the first time I had like unwanted touching. That was the first time somebody even tried to touch me. Again, he didn't even make it to touch a boob or a butt, but he tried it. And so I think it's just the thought process is I'm going here. It's going to be a bunch of freaky assholes. It's going to be they all down for whatever.
I used to be like that. I used to be like that until I've gotten old. Because I used to think, yo, we had a LS party. Why the fuck you mixing and mingling? Why y'all not fucking? Until I've gotten older and much wiser and just realized some people like me, like I don't want to fuck at parties like I used to. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just want to chill. So I could understand that sentiment that you just want to come and lay your hair down and just chill. You don't want to fuck all the time.
I made friends. Like I wasn't gonna go to this party this week. I just kind of wasn't in a partying mood. I felt like a little, not down, but I just wasn't feeling hype. And then I decided to go because I have actual friends in this circle now. You know what I'm saying? So now we're kind of I'm not gonna say family because that sounds kind of weird, but you know, we just really have a bond between these people in this community because of the community. You know what I'm saying? So we have this bond that when I go to this party, I'm fucking with people that is just, their energy is immaculate. And then there's always somebody on the curb on the sideline, just trying to ruin the vibes because they are so thirsty. They came here thinking they was going to be fucking for 24 hours straight around the clock, nonstop fucking.
So have you played at a party before, at a lifestyle party? Okay. So what brought you, what is the other side of the coin of you not playing with a dude based on his approach? What did this particular dude had done for you to want to fuck him at a swing party? What did he do? What are the ingredients? Give these thirsty motherfuckers the key ingredients.
A lot of it is basically like, okay, so I've never, I haven't really met anyone at a party and fucked on the spot. I can't say I have. Well, no, that's a lie. I met someone recently. Okay. So it's basically they don't talk to you like you're
a piece of meat.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what a lot of people like. Even I was talking to a friend earlier, and he and I are like nerdy friends. Like we met through the LS, but we just like be doing nerdy shit and just FaceTiming all the time. He's like, I know you as the person. They know you as the body. And I'm like, yeah. He was like, yeah, you fine and everything. I get, like, trust me, you know. But I know you as a person, and you just a dorky ass. I'm a dork. Like I just be, chill out. I'm not like some baddie for a living. Like, oh, I just show up places being bougie and just stressing niggas out and taking money from them and stuff. I just be minding my business for the most part. When I come to these parties, I'm in very rare form. So when a motherfucker talks to me like he actually shows any interest in any of the things I mentioned, like, I think at some point I was showing pictures of my dog and they were showing me pictures of their dog at the party that just happened. Like, so the pictures of our dogs, like, and then it was like we was just vibing. Now I didn't fuck that individual, but that's not the point. We had a moment there. You know what I'm saying?
So you want to do to fuck your mind first?
Essentially, I don't like to use those particular words.
Okay. You want to connect?
Post me thinking, because what happens with that thought process? What you're saying, seduce your mind, yada yada. That sounds good. A lot of men think they're gonna tell me things I want to hear, though. So the men that do try that approach are like, "Oh yeah, you're a woman. You must."
No, listen. No. I'm not talking about game. I'm talking about what you're saying. You have to connect with a woman. Like, you need something in common. You know?
Yes. Now, of course, every woman's not like this. I know plenty, and you know plenty. I was like, no, I came to fuck. I don't even need to know your name, honey.
No. Wait, JoJo, you're cerebral. And with women, it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. So that's why I tell dudes, when you talk to a woman, you shouldn't talk to a woman as if she's every other woman that you have spoken to. You have to know what interests her and then build your conversation around that. You understand me? Just like how you said you have a dog. Old boy said he has a dog too. And even though y'all didn't play, it's still a step just in case that y'all have that spark. You understand me?
Right.
Anyway,
and then there was another guy. There's actually another guy I had rejected. You want to know why I have rejected him? I actually have rejected him because he has a very large member, and I'm not a size queen. Like, that is not my tea right now. So, but here's the thing: when I rejected him, he did not like start treating me like shit. He still talks to me. He's still so fucking sweet and low key. I'm having like, maybe I'll have to change your heart. Like, it's just treat people like you want to be fucking treated. And treat people like you would treat people that you weren't trying to have sex with. If you respect people, like as you walking down the sidewalk, treat the people in the lifestyle that way too. Don't treat someone. I don't know. Like, I can't. Like, okay.
No. Wait. But before I'm gonna finish your thought. It's kind of like what happened to me at a party. This chick just ran up. It was a truth for dare that her and her crew had, but at the time I didn't know. So Shorty just came up on me, started patting me down, touching on my dick. I was like taken aback. I felt like violated a little bit. But come to find out, her crew had a truth for dare. They told her to step to me and start patting me down. Now, if I was a woman, that would be total violation. But since I'm a dude, it's more acceptable. Double standard could help you and hurt you at the same time. Anywho, but yeah, so it goes to show that when you put yourself in a situation that you put others in, you may not be comfortable. So you got to think about other people as well.
Right. Because I know men go to the party with a different mission. Well, no, I can't say different mission. A lot of women go to the party with the same mission. They want to bang. They want to do nasty things. They're going to get kinky. I got it. I want you to enjoy those things. I also know a lot of men, just like the women, don't want to be seen as just some damn wild-ass animal, piece of meat, man dingo. You know what I'm saying? Come fuck me, daddy. Like, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be talked to any old kind of way. A lot of the men don't like that either. So with that being said, the only advice I can really give, because I speak for myself, of course, only thing I can really say is treat others how you want to be treated. So if you came there pressed for pussy, don't bring that to every woman you walk up on. A lot of these men don't even realize how much they turn women off. So it could have been a woman ready to give him the draws. And he gonna say something. He gonna do something or say some wild shit. And she's gonna be off to the next one because you just blew it. Like,
so tell these men or these boys, because men know how to work their mojo. Tell these boys, they know how to turn a woman off. Reiterate how to turn a woman on.
To speak to her, speak to her. Don't speak to her ass. Don't speak to her titty. Speak to her as a person, as a human. Don't speak to her as a service that she's providing you. Don't speak to her as an item. Speak to her as someone that you see value in. Now, I know that's hard because you didn't see value in her. You probably really did just see, she got some sloppy toppy because she posted about it one time on Facebook 3 months ago. And you've been waiting for the moment. No, sir. You still have to be like, You know what I'm saying? Oh, did you see you gotta compliment her outfit. You gotta do the most. Like, do the fucking most. Y'all don't realize how far y'all can get. So the playmates I've had were primarily people I've talked to online beforehand and had built like a sort of connection with. But the ones I've had on the spot just treat me as an individual, number one, and with respect. Yeah, it's not that complicated for people to have to give y'all directions. You know what I'm saying? It's what y'all want to hear and what y'all want to do. So there's been men that went to the parties and showed they fucking asses. So that they call women names after they're rejected. They got, belligerent. They don't know how to hold their liquor. None of that would change with what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They're still going to act ass.
Because they have the caveman mentality, and they don't have a finesse, and it's not rocket science. All you have to do is pay attention to the littlest detail and work from there, because women are, vain as hell. Y'all got vanity. So not to gas her up or not to, soup her up, but pay attention to what she's wearing, and it's all about her. And not for nothing, you, from a distance, you may like this chick, but if you really get to know this broad or this chick or this woman or how else you see this woman, you may not want to deal with her. So it's best for you to get a conversation to see if you want to take it to that next level. You feel me? So all that glitters ain't gold, baby.
Absolutely not. Okay. It's just crazy though. The whole scene gets crazier. A lot of people, like I said, I enjoy my time with the people I spend time with. And there's a lot of things I haven't even done, actually. Like, people say stuff about me like, she don't even be fucking. That's not true. That's not true. I'm just more private because I have to build trust with people. So let's say I went off and I had a session with somebody and then I heard about it from everybody and their mama. That means I can't trust that person. You know what I'm saying? So I have to build trust with people even once I've had sessions with them. But, maybe that, it's different strokes for different folks.
Yes, because kissing and telling is on some fuckboy shit, and you a man and you're not a fuckboy. So be discreet and have some discretion, and what happens in the room and at the party stays in the room and at the parties. Ow. And on that note, this has been another episode of Swingers After Dark, and this is your host, Not Son, baby. Check me out at www.notsonblaze.com. That's www.nahsunblaze.com. And check out my ebook, Fuck, F-U-C-K. That's Fuck, F-U-C-K. It's on Nook, Kindle, iBooks, Google Play. Go get it. It'll make you say, na, ow. And shoot me an email at swingpodcast@gmail.com. That's swingpodcast@gmail.com. Hit me up with any questions or concerns that you may have. Rate, share, subscribe, and comment on this podcast. Dig. And on that note, until next time, peace. And stop being the fuck boy.